A bird and flower upon a tree, Augusta Webster. A bird and flower upon a tree, sweet peony and oriole, each of them a perfect soul, song and sweetness manifest. The bird and flower we love the best, side by side on a tall tree. Flower-white sunlight and fire, flower-white perfume and joy, sweetest of sweet, for the gift withheld, for the given gifts alloy. Why must thy spirit exhale only in beauty and breath? For the voice thou hast not, I by my side on the tree, telling a world of love, pain, and all raptures that be, raptures of laughter and life, raptures of tears and death. Singing my heart to heaven, singing to earth at my feet, silence and thee. Bird who art dewdrops and flame, bird who art rapture and song, sweetest of sweet. Now as a voice part mine, songs that to me too belong, songs that groove my youth, voice that has breath my breath. Bird, as while I sit, mute sings beside on the tree, hast forever a song taking the perfume of me? Give forth my sweetness and song, bird, thou art singing for both, sing our hearts to heaven, sing to earth at our feet, my voice and we. On the treetops side by side, sweet royal and peony, music rings through earth and sky, sweet and sweetness lost, a flower and bird we love the most, on the treetops side by side. A Comrade, Augusta Webster. I am joy, she said, but her voice was low, too low for laughter. I am love, her eyes like love's quick glow, and the tear that springs after. I am life, she seemed to calm, to still, like one who waits but forgets tomorrow. When she took my hand and I did her will, and knew she was sorrow. And she led me on through the world we see, where smiles are many, through the fever and stir of life's hot glee that waits never for any, through the silence of rest when dreams are o'er, and stillness is sweeter than hope's best pleasure, through the peace that naught is to garner more of love's pleasure and treasure. So at length it wane were the truest pair, more kind than lovers, when she said, after blithe the boughs are bare, yet the strong tree recovers, and a new hast for life, love, joy at all. I clasped my hand, and I clasped, denying, thou art the best, more strong, more true than all, and after we dying. A Song of the Springtime, by Augusta Webster. To rush, sweet birds, spring is not spring, sharp winds are felt in east and north, late blossoms die for peeping forth, rains numb forest blithe, days are unsunned, storms tear the nights, the tree buds wilt before they swell, frosts in the buds and frost winds fell, and you sing. But let no song be sweet in spring, spring's but hope for after time. But what is hope but springtide rim, but blithe, but rain? Spring wanes unsunned and sunless wane, the hopeless falls springtide about to die. Spring's answer is the March wind sigh, and you sing. A Summer Moon, by Augusta Webster. But wait, let each by each the days pass by, one faded and one blown like summer flowers. What need of hope, with summer in the sky? What of regret, with all tomorrow is ours? If yesterday be gone, nor wreck 'twas not alone, tomorrow will have just so sweet long hours, and yet today is sweetest till 'tis flown. But wait, let summer day be changed from day, like following surges of the ebb and flow brings breath of saltness and bliss spray, and ebb-long music of seas splashing low. The waves, stone out of reach, have no farewell for speech. Next tide will roll as swiftly as ripening go, and yet 'tis snow that's best along the beach. Ah, wait, but while we linger our lives live, our summer ripens purpose through our dreams, flower petals fall and leave a seed to thrive, spent tides heap treasures from the deep sea streams, and our drifts by unaware and afterwards as her. Tomorrow winds wealth of yester gleams, yet 'tis the day that summer makes most fair. Autumn's Warnings, by Augusta Webster. Soft voices of the woods that make the summer air harmony, winged whispers through the leaves that wake, long wind wefts dying in a sigh, replies of birds from break to break, pleasure runal on its stones, soft voices, sweet for summer's sake. There's a word in all our tones, a word that not till now you spake, goodbye, goodbye. And yet is sea dearest overhead the branches bar a sultry sky, no earliest fleck of tender red, and all the leafage far and nigh, and with their serried curves outspread. The fresh green fern fronds know no frost, not gone, but still some grace is dead, not changed, but still some hope is lost. Listen, and every voice is said, goodbye, goodbye. He shall not see the summer wane, but with a start of memory, when the long chills have come again, awakened now that it did die. So slow is loss, sudden pain, we have not known till all is o'er. The summer till the autumn's rain, yet has there stolen long before with sadness through some sweetest strain. Goodbye, goodbye. Ah, love, the all the thought that grew, mocked away, I'll mock it I. Summon I sit here with you, your great eyes smiling tenderly, your silence wooing me to woo, a meaning in your lightest word, as though love made it something new. And what if all the while I heard the autumn whisper, sighing through, goodbye, goodbye? Beyond the Shadow, by Augusta Webster. Some quick kind tears, some easy sorrow, and then 'tis past. 'Twas sad, yet sadness has its more. Blue skies succeed skies overcast. Why should grief last? Something that's passing, something dying. Well, weep once fills, when grief's sweet courtesy goes sighing, and violets break from snowtime's chill. Who can mourn still? I let me pass, no life will miss me, save you first days. A shudder stooping down to kiss me, a little laugh and tardy praise, and the old ways. Birds sing I love you, love, by Augusta Webster. Birds sing I love you, love, the whole day through. Not another song can they sing right, but singing done with, loving's done with quite, the autumn thunders heavy twittering too. And I'd not have love make too much ado with sweet parades of fondness and delight, lest the turned one should make carousers stride, love names the co-oasters of the true. A heart can hear heart sense and senses not, and heart that true of heart has little speech. What shall it tell? The other knows it fought. What shall one doubt or question or beseech? Who is assured and knows the end be sought, possesses the dear trusts that each gives each. Day is dead, and let us sleep, by Augusta Webster. Day is dead, and let us sleep, sleep a while or sleep for aye. To the best if we are new, while tomorrow dawned and grew, may bring us time to weep, we were glad today. Joy a little while is won, joy's ending while begun, and the setting of the sun, afterwards it's long to rue. Dear love, good night, Augusta Webster. Dear love, good night, and tender sleep. Seal up her lids like these rose flowers, to make day fair when they enclose. We hushed around her night, and keep a silent guard on her repose, but speed thine hours. Dear love, sleep on, this very space I wake, long for day and thee, and count the slow stars from their west. Sleep while I hunger for thy face, sleep, dearest and unbroken rest, but dream of me. Dearest is one day we own, Augusta Webster. Dearest is one day we own, stoned from the crowd and press, let it be sweet silences. We two, heart and heart alone, any speech were less. We are weary, even thus, talk might turn to discontent, else we practised merriment. Earth and sky will speak for us, near as we meant. We two in the stillness, dear, fair dreams come without our quest. Not to talk of life is best. Our holiday is here, let it all be rest. Farewell, Augusta Webster. Farewell. We two shall still meet day by day, live side by side, but never more shall heart respond to heart. To strangers' boast can drift down one tide, to branches on one stem grow green apart. Farewell, I say. Farewell, chance travellers, as the path they tread, change words and smile, and share their travellers' fortunes, friend for friend, and yet are fallen in their thoughts the while, several alone, save that one way they went. Farewell, 'tis said. Farewell, even the bitter apostle, though lives love's rose, a fruit and blossom of the dead for us. Answer me, should this have been the close, to be together, be sundered thus, but yet farewell. Hark, the Sky Lark in the cloud, by Augusta Webster. Hark, the Sky Lark in the cloud, hark a cricket in the grass, trilling blitheness clear and loud, chirping glee to all who pass. Of the merry summer lay, earth and sky keep holiday. Hear the leaves that kiss the air, hear the laugh of bees. Who remembers winter care in the shining days like these? Of the merry lay of June, all our hearts are glad in tune. Her memories, Augusta Webster. Not by her grave, thither bid them take fresh garlands of the flowers that please the best, and lay them by the headstone for my sake, my token and remembrance by the rest. But here, where the brightening of the west, I see her mountains grow into the sky, a native world, and mine because of her. Here, where that low sigh of the pine would stir, and was her dearest music, fills all sound, I am with her. And always, always, past comes passing by, lost in her grave, but here's half found. Not by her grave, it is too still, too cold, and save my loss is nothing with me where. What memories have I where of her of old? They come not where, the dear lost days that were. Not she lies there, only my despair, not she, but death and all my loneliness. What memories save my memories, love must shun, I will not think of death and her as one. She should be only lifeful in my mind, with life's self one, a name of glad remindings and old bliss, so something of her presence left behind. Not by her grave. Some day will I return, when so keeps its wonder unvexed the place, and, sitting on the turf beside, will learn to call before me there her waking face. Not with white face that slept and took no trace of change, because I kissed it, nor for tears. Some day, for now I should forget her so, lose the fair woman, but know the coldness and the silence when she died, lose her also, my love it was my life of all for years. She loved with music in the pine wood side. In after years, by Augusta Webster. Love is dying, why when let it die? Trample it down, let it die more fast. What is a rose that has lost its bloom? What is the fruit with its freshness past? And where's the mirth of a twilight gloom? Let the night come when the day has gone by, let the dying die. Leave your useless smiles and your tears, weepings and wooings are ours so vain. Sunlights and rains bid the blossoms blow, and awaken a warning blossom again. And I but say it was always so, love was not love in the other years, there's naught for tears. Say, we lose what was never ours, lo, we were fooled by a fond deceit, because we changed to be side by side, because we were young and love is sweet. Love seemed rare, but could love have died? And has decay touched immortal hours? Love was never ours. Ah, my heart, is it true, that all longings and fears mean no more? Whispers and woes and the gladness mean this, what we grow wiser than years are our invariant soul of the mimic bliss? If we but dream hand in hand we two, must it needs be true? Joy that's half too keen and true, by Augusta Webster. Joy that's half too keen and true makes us tears. Oh, the sweetness of her tears! If such joy at hand appears, snatch it, give thine all for it. Joy that is so exquisite, lost comes not new. One blossom for 100 years. Grief that's fond and dies not soon makes delight. Oh, the pain of her delight! If her grief be love's aright, tend it close and let it grow. Grief so tender not to know loses love's boon. Sweet Philomel sings all the night. Love's Mourner, by Augusta Webster. This man who saved through all hurt and pain, the woman's love, wives, mothers, still will hold, and breathes the sweeter and the more unfold, winds the teared and the sorrowful rain. So in a thousand voices has the strain of his dear patient madness been retold. Men call woman's love they are bold, naming for love with grief which does remain. Love faints with looks on baseness face to face. Love pardons all, but by the pardonings dies with a fresh wound of each piercing through the breast. And there stand pityingly in love's void place, kindness of household one familiar wise, and faith to love, faith to her dead at rest. Miles and miles of here and there, Augusta Webster. Miles and miles of here and there, our eager river forced its way, bent to be it knew not where. It had no rest and delay, and for its haste it had no aim. Wherefore go, but wherefore stay? Here and there, that both the same, by any winding it could make, and yet secret goal it came. When it reached the crystal lake, it knew its aim and found its rest. All the miles were for love's sake. With the blue hills of the west, our river lies in the lake's breast. My loss, Augusta Webster. In the world was one green nook I knew, full of roses, roses red and white. Red as roses summer ever grew, white as roses are the pearls of dew. And their sweetness was beyond delight, was all love's delight. As ever in the world there went roses were, from my heart I took blow and blossom and the wiring scant. Roses never with the summer spent, roses always ripened in that nook, love's fair summer nook. In the world a sodden plot I know, blackening in this chill and misty air, set with shivering bushes in a row, one by one the last leaves letting go. As the air turned I should beware, always sighing there. On my folly, on my loss, my pain, dead, my roses that can blow no more. Wherefore looked I on her nook again, wherefore when I after autumn's rain, where the summer roses bloomed before, bloomed so sweet before. News to the king, good news for all, Augusta Webster. News to the king, good news for all, the corn is trodden, the river runs red. News of the battle, the heralds call. We have won the field, we have taken the town, we have beaten the rebels and crushed them down, we are dying alive of the dead. Who was my bravest, O king? The corn is trodden, the river runs red. Whom shall I honour for this great thing? 30 the best, and none the worst. At Walter Randolph was I the first, and we're dying alive of the dead. What of my husband? Quoth the bride. The corn is trodden, the river runs red. Come see tomorrow, how long will he bide? Put off a bright gear, bask we in black, Walter will never come back, have a dying life of the dead. Not love, Augusta Webster. I have not yet, I could have loved thee, sweet, nor know wherefore, for being all thou art, the engrafted forth in me froth incomplete, and grew to summer strength on every part of root and leaf, but have not borne the flower. Love hath refrained his fullness from my heart. I know no better beauty, none with power to hold mine eyes for change and changeless wine. Like southern skies that alter with each hour, and yet the changeless and the calm divine, from light to light have motionlessly passed, the only different loveliness for sign. I know no fair nature, nor where, cast in the clear mirror of wine on youth truth, the imaged things of heaven lay plainly glassed. Nowhere more fit alike show tender truth, and anger for the right, and hopes aglow, and joy in sights of April-hearted youth. But some day I, so wont to praise thee so, with unabashed warm words, for all to hear, should scarcely name another, speaking low. Some day, methinks, and who can tell how near, I may to thee unchanged be praising thee, with one not worthier but a world more dear. With one I know not yet, who shall, maybe, be not so fair, be not an all thy peer, or shall be all that thou art not to me. Not to be, Augusta Webster. The rose late, let but this long rain be past, and I shall feel my sweetness in the sun, and pour its fullness into life at last. But when the rain was done, and when dawn sparkled through unclouded air, she was not there. The lark said, let but winter be away, and blossoms come and light, and I will soar and loose the earth and with the voice of day. But when the snows were o'er, but when spring broke and blooms o'erhead, the lark was dead. And myriad roses made the garden glow, and skylarks caroled all the summer long. What lack of birds to sing and flowers to blow! Ah, lost scant, lost song, poor empty rose, poor lark, never trilled, dead and unfulfilled. Once seen him laughed a boy, Augusta Webster. Once seen him laughed a boy, he and she were laughed so well, of the foamy billows' joy, of a rippling in the sun, of the round waves one by one, swaying, swaying, swaying to and fro. On the pearl and carousel, the long reeds playing, while surges come and go. Boy and nymph were hand in hand, he and she they had much love, of a green and ripened land, of a lime scanned in the trees, of a languor of breeze, wooing, 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 light and low, of a twilight in my grove, and the bushes cooing, while the brook steered soft and slow, soft and slow. Love had heard them, and love had allowed, took them to the side of him. Was it land or leafy cloud? Was it blue cloud or sea? Was my home with eyes kissed him, look on as they'd have it be. Once, by Augusta Webster. I said a lily long ago, I watched it whiten in the sun. I loved it well, I had but one, and summertime was done, the wind came and the rain, my lily bent, lay low. Only the nighttime ceased my pain, alas, my lily long ago. I had a rose tree born in May, I watched the burden grow red, I breathed the perfume that it shed. And summertime had spent, the rose came with its sleep, my rose tree died away. And with silence hears me weep, alas, lost rose tree, lost, lost May. The garden still blows once more, the buried rose to the bacon climb. There's no thought of rain and rim after next summertime. And the heart blooms are weak, once dead, for ever o'er. Not night, not silence knows me seek, my joy will want and blooms no more. Once there only for love's heaven, Augusta Webster. Once there only for love's heaven, when a rose only for love's breast, when love only to be given. Star that gathers all stars' glory, a rose all sweetness of her rest. Love it is all life's glad story. Questions and Answer, Augusta Webster. Had I a heart till that day? Who knows? Who knows? The leaf burst upwards, can any say? Here's a green thing hidden away in the lingering New Year's snows. Could I have loved one, not her? Can I tell? Can I tell? The northern seas feel the life, and stern with one day's dawn, can we judge and there some of our dawn were as well? Could I, she lost, love again? Maybe, maybe. The dead man moulders through sun and rain, when his soul forgets his joy and his pain, yet that soul which forgets is still he. Safe, Augusta Webster. Wild wintry wind, storm through the night, dash with black clouds against the sky, hiss through the billows seething white, fling a rock surf and spray on high. Hurl the high seas on harbour bars, man them with the havoc shriek, against the crimson beacon stars, where rage no more can make me weak. The ship rides safely in the bay, the ship that held my hope in her. Whirl on, wild wind, in the wild fray we hear whispers through the stir. Seeds with wings between earth and sky, Augusta Webster. Seeds with wings between earth and sky, fluttering, flying. Seeds of lily with blood-red core, breathing with Mourner of grill floor. The winds drop them where must they lie, living or dying. Some to the garden, some to the wall, fluttering, falling, some to the river, some to earth, those that reach the right soil get birth. None of rest have lifted all, whose voice is calling. Here soil the winged seeds that near, fluttering, fearing, where they shall root and burgeon and spread. Lacking the heart room, the song lies dead. Half is the song that reaches the ear, half is the hearing. Tell me not of Morrows, sweet, Augusta Webster. Tell me not of Morrows, sweet. All today is fair, and ours, thine and mine. Mar not now with needing more, neither speak of yesterdays. Lose not now with backward gaze, lingering on what went before. Watch for all today's new flowers, mine and thine, else today were incomplete. Never speak of Morrows, sweet, lest today seem loss of ours, thine and mine, leaving naught to come again. Never speak of yesterdays, lest forgotten trodden ways, you've trodden them in vain. Make one lifetime of all ours, mine and thine, else today were incomplete. Tell the truth, sweet, no. Augusta Webster. Tell the truth, sweet, no. Truth is cross and sad and cold. Lies are pitiful and kind, honey soft as love's own tongue. Let me love lie so. Lies are like a summer wind, wooing flower buds to unfold. Lies will last when men are young. Tell the truth, love, no. Let me, sweet, lie so. Lies are hope's light ministers, footless birds upon the wing. Truth's the name for plodding care. Tell the truth, sweet, no. Truth's the east wind on the spring. 'Tis the wind, not springtime earth. Lies with last while, maids are fair. Let me lie, love, so. The Brook Rhine, by Augusta Webster. Small convent of the wilds afar from man, changing and sudden as a baby's mood. No green babbling rivulet in the wood, no loitering broad and shallow through the glen, or fretting with the naked shoals, and then rattling against the stones, half mist, half flood, hitting the mountains as if storm clouds brewed, and each changed but to wake or sleep again. Pass on, young stream, the world is need of we, for hence the mighty river on its breast, bears the deep-laden vessels to the sea. For hence wide waters feed the wines and corn. Pass on, small stream, to so great purpose born, on to the distant toil, the distant rest. The first spring day, by Augusta Webster. The sunshine died long ago, stifled out long ago, and the waste of the world was grey, and night was the best to know. For night was to doze and forget the day, to be warm and forgetting and still, and need not the sun, and know not the chill, but for the day that was darkened so. I gazed on the barren heaven, void and unchanging heaven, on the barren earth and the grim, and not a poor blossom given, nor think that was thinking of sunshine time, for a promise, a praise of a past, and so one forgot the sunshine at last, and sleep could avail, but were to heaven striven. The sunshine wakes once anew, wakes and is born anew, and the age of the earth grows young, and heaven has its youth hue. And harp is the tune of a springbird's tongue, and the leaves in the prisons or hark, and blossoms will know there's end of the dark, one hour of the sun and the springtime grew. The sunshine new on the earth, heaven to brighten the earth, and the deathful dimness gone by, the barren and wintered earth. And today in the best till the next is nigh, and today is tomorrow begun. Tomorrow the blossoms remember the sun. Dead hopes, are you born with the blossom's birth? A flower by the path, by Augusta Webster. A flower was growing alone, and alone and forever alone. Someone came by, saw the flower fair it had grown, chose it, plucked to die. And what is a flower alone, then alone and forever alone, come no one by? Why should a flower be fair for its own? Choose it, pluck it to die. The missing star, Augusta Webster. Why did the star leave the sky, the far pure sky? Shone she not high and hollowed and fair? Could she not tarry a lifetime there? Why must she fall and fade? She had heaven nigh, I of the earth, I would she had stayed in a lonely air. Higher than love lived my star, my clear-coat star. Why must she drop to her mists below? Ah, for the glory of long ago, ah, for the pride no more. And she stood so far. Would she were lost the days before, and the perished glow? Star wandered out of my light, once all my light, seeing the sky through a dullness of tears, crying for thee to the empty years. Where should I seek for thee mid the desert night? Not on the earth are the stars that nears is forgotten to be. The old dream, Augusta Webster. Nay, tell me not, I will not know, because of her my life is bare. A waste the blown seeds spring and grow, and I because the soil is bent, and leave no token wave aware. A sodden myrrh where harsh lights gleam, and no star sees the rayed land, cause of her disposed and bare. What when she did wrong unmeant, leave me my dream. Tell me no more, I know, not know, my life, if she had harsher eyes, that her sweet voice not deepened so, had maybe missed its bitterness. Maybe I should have been more wise, if she were sterner, or could seem, if she could have been pitiless. To sweet, low voice, to trustful eyes, but when she could not judge their stress, leave me my dream. I will not know, rob not my heart. It is too poor to lose yet more. Leave your dream where she was part. Ah, all smiles ill, all sweetness lies. One blossom once my lifetime bore, awakened at her April green when froze. Yet there 'tis still some price. It shows my blossoms were of yore. Let be, I need some memories. Leave me my dream. The Old Love by Augusta Webster. You love me, only me? Do I not know? If I were gone, your life would be no more than his who, hungering on a rocky shore, shipwrecked alone, observes the ebb and flow of hopeless ocean widening forth below, and is remembering all that there was before. Dear, believe it, at your strong heart's core, I am the life, no need to tell me so. Are you a husband, will be more fair, more worth your love, and though you love me not, else must you have some different, deeper name for loving me, dimly I seem aware, as though you cannot old stories long forgot, those days are with you, hers, before I came. The mountain traveller's joys on his way, looks on the vale he left and calls it fair, when chords of pride or far years from where and still extends. And when my fancy stray, pledged with light memories of a bygone day, I would not have again the things that were, I take their thought like fragrance in the air of flowers I gathered in my childish play. And though my very soul cannot touch thee, if we remember her or I forget, and as the sun asks if the white stars be set, yes, I recall, shall many times maybe recall the dear old boyish days again, with the old boyish passion, love, what when? The Pine, Augusta Webster. The amulets fall as leaves before the frost. The very oak grows shivering and sere. The trees are barren when the summer's lost, but one tree keeps its goodness all the year. Green pine, unchanging as the days go by, ward myself beneath whatever sky. My shelter from all winds, my own strong pine, 'tis spring, 'tis summer, still, woe art mine. The Sea Maid Song by Augusta Webster. Oh, love me, love me. The sea maid sings o'er the peaceful shore. Love me, oh, love me. The tears they gather, the tears run over. She looks to the sea, she looks to the hill, but no one comes, and the night is still. Oh, love me, love me. Oh, love me, I love me, singing so sadly, singing so low. Love me, oh, love me. I would give true love, so deep, so strong, to him who would give true love to me. Not on the hill and not on the sea. Oh, love me, love me. Love me, oh, love me, singing so low and singing so late. Love me, oh, love me. My heart is lone, I weep while I wait. She looks to the sea, she looks to the hill, but no one comes, the night is still. Oh, love me, love me. The Sky Lark's Song by Augusta Webster. Winged voice to the skies of earth, the earth-born lark, sing on, sing clear, sing into heaven that she may hear, sing what thou wilt, so she but know thine ecstasy of summer mirth, and think 'tis from the world below. Instant old want returns fresh abroad, her desire goes seeking me, for whom her whole world used to be, and all my world for sake of her. She cannot think an earthward thought, which shall not seem a messenger. She will be glad for love, and smile, saying, thank God for joy like ours, saying, there come the kind home hours, as workday will be sped along, that keeps some hands to still the while. Sing, lark, until she knows thy song. Sing of the earth, but sing no care, sing thine own measureless content. She will remember what it meant, griefs are to base, but caroling thus, thou with thy joy mayst reach her where, and she joy to remembering us. The Violet and the Rose by Augusta Webster. Violet in the wood that's sweet today, as long as sweet when roses of red June. Set me sweet violets along my way, bid the red rose flower, but not too soon. A violet, a rose, why not the two? Why bloom not all fair flowers the whole year through? Why not the two, young violet, ripe rose? Why dies one sweetness when another blows? The Wind's Tidings in August 1870 by Augusta Webster. A voice of summer winds among the trees, what soft news art thou bringing to us here? Dost thou come whispering of hushed scenes like these, languid in sunlight, where the drowsy deer couch blessedly at rest, and from the break the song of fearless wild birds rings out clear, and groves and meadows and this baby lake are dreaming to thy dreaming lullaby? Art telling of hushed scenes like these? Wake, answer, sweet dying wind, and do not die. The voice of faint winds dying away answered me, nigh. A voice of summer winds, when art come from fluttering in the tangles of the vines beside the blue, blue seas, and the far home of the dim olives and the dusky pines, and from the suppressed bosque, and there the air goes lush and heavy twixt the dark starred lines of orange-hedged gloom and the white glare floods of drowned hills with south on perfect day. Answer again, low voice, hast thou been where? Art telling of a dreamland far away? And the voice of the wind sighed over my head, nigh, nigh, it said. A sweet low voice of winds whose wavering flights smoothly, like flickering swallows, come and go. What is thy tale of where the cheeseless heights rest white and cloud-like in their virgin snow? Hast thou been wandering round the scanned firs, and where the dawnless shop floors bud and flow against the pale chill sea that never stirs, and where the midway foam hangs o'er the cleft? Speak, slumbering voice, to slumberous listeners, art telling us of these that thou hast left? And the voice of the dying winds breathed low, nigh, nigh, not so. A voice of dying winds makes sweet reply, whence hast thou come? What does the whisper say? Answer, O dying voice, and do not die. It whispered in a hush, the dead men lay fallen together like sickled grain. Onward still dashed the whirlwind and the fray, the thunders and trampling shocked the plain. There was a crash and clash of host to host, froze, and the blood pools widening death and pain, and warning in the murmur it was lost. 'Tis hard, Augusta Webster. 'Tis hard that the full summer of our round is but a turn the winter's signpost to it, that to have reached the best is leaving it, and final loss be as date from having found. Some proud vessel in the narrow sound sails at high water the fair wind fit, and lo, the ebb along the sandy spit, lower and lower still she charts aground. 'Tis hard, the young still but more content, 'tis a ripe flush, the heyday of our prime. We learn full breath, rich of the air we are, but suddenly we know the touch of time, a little fleck that scarcely seems to mar, and we know when that some time since you've went. Too soon, so fair, fair lilies, Augusta Webster. Too soon, so fair, fair lilies, the blooms went to wane, the folded bud has still tomorrow at its will. Blown flowers can never blow again. Too soon, so bright, a bright noontide, the sun that now is high will henceforth only sing towards the western brink. David's at prime begins to die. Too soon, so rich ripe summer for autumn tracks we fast. Lord have marks on the leaf, sweet summer and my grief, for summer come, has summer past. Too soon, lost summer, some hours for our hour. Our death is part of birth, summer leaves not the earth, but last year summer lives no more. Waiting, by Augusta Webster. A young fair girl among her flowers, and as to blossoms born in May, a more still brought sunny hours than made up sunny yesterday. She did but wait, hope is so sweet, we love so well, my love and I, the hours that come, the hours that fleet, and all in one glad by and by. A pale worn woman, scarcely sad but tired, like those who too long pent, forget the joy they have not had of the free winds, and drop content. She did but wait. Ah no, to me the silent hope is never dead. What are the days that are so be, but part of the dear days long fled? He came, the wealth we need is mine, and now alas, she said in vain, the love I love is now with mine, a weight who never comes again. For my love of old days, we two from all the world apart. I must go alone on earth's bleak ways, he is not now safe in my heart. He wed another, she alone, patient and weary, toiled for bread. And bygone still was never gone, the silent hope was never dead. She did but wait. Ever past, the new days live the old days o'er, and there bides until the last, the by and by that was before. Waiting, waiting, by Augusta Webster. Waiting, waiting, 'tis so far to the day that is to come. One by one the days that are, all to tell their countless sum. Each to dawn and each to die, what's so far is by and by. Waiting, waiting, 'tis not ours, this today that flies so fast. Let them go the shadowy hours, floating, floated into past. Our day worse tomorrow's sky, what's so near is by and by. Where found love is yesterday, by Augusta Webster. Where found love is yesterday, when is love's tomorrow, say. Love has only no, we can swear it, we who stand in love's present hand in hand, thou and I, dear, I and thou. By and long ago, last month's buds, next winter's snow, love has only no. Do we ward of love foresee in love's boundless summer year, thou and I, dear, I and thou? Suns that rose and suns to set, gone forever and not yet, love is always now. Do we count by dawn and night, dwelling in love's perfect light, thou and I, dear, I and thou? Where home was, Augusta Webster. 'Twas yesterday, 'twas long ago, and for this floating grimy street, and for this crowding to and fro, a button row of wheels and feet, the elm trees and the linnets trill, the little gurges of a rill, and breath of meadow flowers with blow, roses make the summer sweet. 'Twas long ago, 'twas yesterday, or peach would just be new with leaves, with swallow pebbled used to lay their glimmering eggs beneath our eaves, would flutter busy with their brood, and haply in our hazelwood small village urchins hide at play, and girl sits binding bluebell sheaves. Also house here, or there, no landmark tales, all changed, all lost, as when the waves that fret and tear the foreshores of some level coast, roll smoothly where the sea pinks grew, all changed and all grown old and new, and I pass over unaware the lilies I am seeking most. At where these huddled house doors spread, and where this thickened air hangs murk, and the dim sun peers round and red on stern haste and cares and work, for me the baby's daisy chains, for me the meetings in the lanes, the shy, good mouse softly said, that paid my mornings lying alert. On lingering days of long ago, not until now you passed away, years one between and we unknown, our youth is always yesterday. But like a traveller, Homo craves for friends and fiends forgotten graves. I seek you where you dwelt, and lo, even farewell, not left to say. While the woods were green, Augusta Webster. While the woods were green, her eye, she sang, heart is new, leaping, longing in my breast. Let him come that loves me true, let him come that I love best. I will tell him what I mean, and the wood birds tell it too, that the woods are green. The woods were bare, her eye, she sighed. Heart is grey, shrinking, shivering in my breast. Love me, hate me as they may, none of them do I love best. Let me be alone with care, never wood birds hide away, never woods are bare. White rose and red, by Augusta Webster. White rose sighed in the morn, red rose laughed in the noon, and sweetest sweetness is ended soon, and never heed for the thorn. Love's hour passes away, white rose breathed in my ear, red rose whispered, no need to fear, the day is enough for day. Shall I heed white or red, shall I heed both right, sighing and laughing, red and white, as laugh they both have said. Young laughers in my music, by Augusta Webster. Young laughers in my music, I till now the voice can reach no blending minors near. 'Tis the birds trill because the spring is here, and spring means trilling on the blossomy bough. 'Tis a spring joy that has no why or how, but sees the sun and hopes not nor can fear. Spring is so sweet, and spring seems all the year. Dear voice, the first come birds, but trill as woe. O music of my heart, be thus for long. Too soon the spring bird learns the later song. Too soon a sadder sweetness lays content too soon. There comes new light on onward day, there comes new pearl our rosy way. Comes not again the young spring joy that went. Young May sat fainting and chill, by Augusta Webster. Young May sat fainting and chill, neither could live nor die. She looked and hated the sky, yet knew not what was her ill. A well a day for the lonely May. She, tired of weeping, and slept, who woke her up by the sun, and joy and laugh had begun to teach her why she had wept, or bright new day for the startled day.